What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Pokemon Sword and Shield video. I've been wanting to do something like this for a while now, but because of the fact that the DLC is coming very soon to Pokemon Sword and Shield, next week in fact, I just wanted to kind of show off all of the shiny Pokemon that I had caught and registered in my deck since the game came out, because this is the first game I've ever shiny hunted in. And Pokemon's really the game that kind of shot my channel up back when the game came out in November last year, and ever since then I've just been on the rise subscriber wise. So Pokemon is a game that I love very dearly from my childhood, but also because it really helped me start growing on YouTube and really build this awesome community that we have here. So I'm always going to be covering it, I'm always excited to talk about it, but I haven't been playing it as much just because of the fact that I didn't find the raid events to be all that exciting. After so long, I was into them when the game started, but then after 400 hours of playing Pokemon on my Switch, I was like, okay, that is more than enough without any real new content. I'll hop on if there's G-Max Pokemon that I don't have yet, like they just did the Pikachu event, and eventually we're going to get the Melmetal event, so I'm down to hop in for Pokemon that were not previously available in the game, but aside from that, I just haven't had a huge reason to stick around, especially with other great games like Animal Crossing coming out and stuff like that. So I'm really excited for the DLCs to drop and hop back in, but I'm going to just go into the Pokedex, and I'm going to show every single Pokemon that I have got shiny, and I'm just going to talk about it very briefly. So first I have Grookey, and Grookey was the first Pokemon I ever shiny hunted when I started streaming Pokemon Sword and Shield, and it took forever. I love this shiny to death because of the fact that it took so long. It just felt rewarding when I finally got it, and there it is in all its glory. This is not the hidden ability one because those just became available, but I really do enjoy this shiny. And then next up we got the Scorbunny line, and this I hunted for my first competitive team that I used in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and it was a very bad team, but regardless of that fact, it was just a fun, goofy team, and it got me into competitive play in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So and this was my favorite starter getting into the game, so this was a really cool shiny to get my hands on. Here's Caterpie. I got this one because I wanted to run a Butterfree Charizard team, and Butterfree I just thought was a very cool shiny. It's always been one of the more memorable bug type Pokemon, and I just love Metapod shiny. Like, just look how cool that is compared to this. This to this bright orange. That is so cool. And then that's G-Max. I don't want to look at G-Max. There we go. There it is. That is just such a good shiny right there. Not a whole lot changes, but it's just subtle enough that it's just worth having. It's awesome. And here we are. We have Rookidee. This is the first shiny Pokemon that I ever shiny hunted for. It is the longest hunt I had. I put about 60 hours game time into this Rookidee hunt, and it was insane. I decided I wanted Rookidee before I started. This is before I started playing Pokemon for the channel or streaming Pokemon and everything like that. So there isn't a video for this one, but this took forever, and I hold this one really dear to my heart. I boosted everything. I maxed its stats out, and I use it competitively. It is just a Pokemon that I love that I finally have. And then we have Squabbit. I shiny hunted, random encountered this one in the wild again before I started streaming or playing Pokemon for the channel, and I love this shiny. I don't know, Squabbit is such a unique little Pokemon. I love just how cute he is, and then the fact that Greta is actually somewhat viable competitively is fantastic. Now I will mention that I do have a Linoone that is shiny. I did not get it. I believe it was either random traded to me or it was traded to me from a viewer on stream. So I do have this, but I don't have the other forms of this shiny. Moving on, we have Wooloo, and I believe I hunted this one. I think I bred for this one. I don't remember random encountering Wooloo, but I do have a Dubwool and Wooloo shiny now, and I really love this Pokemon. Honestly, I love Wooloo to death. It is so cute, and just the fact that it turns from a white sheep to a black sheep was good enough for me to get the shiny. I just think I don't even use it. It just sits in the box, but it's so worth having. And now we have Trudel. This is another one of those Pokemon that I bred for my original shiny competitive team that sucked, but I like this shiny regardless, just because of the fact that Dreadnought looks like Bowser, and it's so awesome. I really like this shiny. Again, it's worth mentioning here that I have Arcanine shiny. However, I didn't breed for Arcanine shiny. I didn't get it wild or anything like that. I had a viewer give it to me from trading them something. So again, really awesome to have the shiny. I did not personally find it. We have a shiny Magikarp, and that was from, I believe it was around Christmas time, there was the Magikarp event. And that was really awesome. We were able to find them in max raid battles. And as a result, you know, we have one of the coolest shinies, in my opinion, is Red Gyarados. It's so underappreciated because of the fact that you can get it pretty easily in the older games. But I think it's one of the best shinies. Just the color change and how vibrant it is. I love it. Now, I did register a shiny Alchemy in my decks. I do not have it anymore. I actually was given this shiny Alchemy from a friend of mine who, right when I started streaming, decided he would be cool enough to donate this to the stream so we could do a giveaway, my first giveaway that I did on stream. So that was really cool of him, but I do have it registered in the deck so I can go back and look at it from time to time. That was a really fun thing. So now, Applin is one of my favorite new Pokemon, so I had to shiny hunt it. However, I believe I have a shiny Flapple, not a shiny Appleton, because I'm using the shiny Flapple for a competitive team, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. I'm a much bigger fan of Appleton, but I already had an Appleton for competitive play, so I'm pretty sure I'm using this guy for my Flapple competitive team, which I made this team so long ago, but then Animal Crossing came out, and I completely forgot to make a video covering the Flapple team, so that'll go up sometime, hopefully, before the DLC drops. Next up, we have Cottony, and this, again, is just one of those Pokemon I bred when I got into competitive for that first team. And I'm kind of glad I did because, honestly, Whimsicott is such a good competitive Pokemon with its Tailwind. So it's just a really, really good Pokemon. Having Prankster and Tailwind, you can set up your speed really quick, and I do love the shiny. It looks really good. And here we have Solosis. This is one I bred as a Trick Room setter. Runiculus for my Charizard team, which I have a video on the Solar Power Charizard team, but I bred this because it's really powerful as well as being a Trick Room setter, so it's really like a Wombo combo, and I love this shiny. Like, it looks so good. This is one of the more unique Pokemon from Gen 5, so I really, really wanted to have the shiny anyways, but the fact that it was good for the team I was building, I wanted to run it. I do have a shiny Chandeleur. I think my buddy gave it to me, actually, when I was working on my Flapple team, because I use it as a Trick Room setter and as a special attacker, and I really, really like this shiny. I wish I would have shiny hunted it on my own, but he was cool enough to give it to me for the team, so that's really awesome. And like I said, I just think this shiny is really cool because it goes from that ghostly purple to the actual flame color, and I like it a lot. I do have a shiny Torkoal, and this guy was not one. It was after I started like streaming and shiny hunting for Pokemon, and I was so upset about this because it was right after I started making the shiny hunt videos, and I was breeding off stream. I wasn't even using Masuda method. I was breeding off stream for a Torkoal for a competitive team, and I just pulled this after 12 eggs non-Masuda method. So it was super frustrating, but really awesome all at the same time. Mimikyu is a Pokemon I have a shiny of as well, and that is just because it was really good for competitive play. Like, really good for competitive, so I wanted to have it, and it was for that original team, and I'm glad it's one of those that I didn't like the original team I made, but I'm glad I have the shiny for it. Helioptile, again, this is one of my favorite Pokemon from Pokemon X and Y. I love Helioptile, so I wanted to run it in my original team, and I used it with the Dry Skin ability, and I think it's great. I love this shiny. I think it looks like a McDonald's character, honestly, because look at the color pattern on it. I just love this Pokemon, and the fact that I have the shiny is so good. Like, I plan on using this in the DLC. I'm working on getting a whole bunch of shinies to use for my DLC team because of the fact that I feel like the DLC is going to be very, very easy to just kind of speed run through. So I'm just making a team of Pokemon I like to play through it. This is going to be on that team. Oranguru is one I bred because I like using it competitively, and I use it as a Trick Room setter, so I did get it with the hidden ability Symbiosis as well, and I just think the pink is really, really cool compared to the white. I like this shiny. I like all the shinies, really. I haven't found a shiny that I wasn't a fan of, really. I do have a shiny Ditto. I believe a viewer gave it to me because I needed a perfect stat Ditto for competitive breeding. So I am pretty sure a viewer gave this to me because I personally did not hunt for it, and I don't even truly, I'm almost 99% sure a viewer did give it to me. So I do have shiny Ditto. I don't have shiny Charmander, however I have shiny Charmeleon as well as shiny Charizard with hidden ability, wherever it's at. Just normal shiny Charizard, not G-Max. And I'm really glad I got the solar power ability on it, and it's so much, it's my favorite shiny in Pokemon. Just like the change from that to this black dress. Oh, it's so good. It's my favorite shiny. But yeah, I got it from the Gen 1 second evolution raid event that was going on. I got it on stream. It was the first and only shiny raid I got aside from the shiny Magikarp. So it was really, really cool and hyped to get on stream, especially with the hidden ability. And now we have Jiang Moe, and I bred this because for Christmas my cousin asked me if I would get him a shiny, and this is the one he wanted. And then when I finally got the shiny, I looked at it and I was like, that is so cool, I need one for myself, so I bred another. So I have all of the forms, and I'm so glad I bred another, because that is such a unique shiny. That is, I know you can't see it with my webcam in the way. Hold on, let me get it real quick. Like, that right there is such a good shiny. I love it. And a couple more I forgot to mention while I was going through the decks. I have Sableye shiny as well. My friend gave me that. I got a shiny Eevee from a viewer, which is really awesome, and I plan to use that on some form of competitive team. And then I got a shiny Galarian Slowpoke. I got this the first day that Galarian Slowpoke, excuse me, I can't English, was added to the game. So the first day, as soon as you were able to go to the train station and get this guy, I shiny hunted him that day, and I got him. I named him Mustard after Leon's trainer, and it's really cool. I can't wait to evolve it in the DLC. I'm really, really excited because I am a big fan of Galarian Slowbro. I'm using this 100%. Alright guys, that's it. That's all I have. That is all of my shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Shield. The only other shiny I can think of that I have available still that I haven't gotten rid of the game for is, I believe it's shiny Raticate in my Pokemon Let's Go. I got that random full odds. So that is the only other shiny that I don't have in this game. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. If you want to share your shinies, check out the Discord. We have a Shiny Clout channel in the Discord, so you can go over there and post all of your shiny finds. It's a really fun place. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you found it entertaining. If you did, be sure to leave a like and smash that subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. Be sure to share the video with your friends. Let's grow this community here on the channel. Speaking of community, we have a community Discord. People are over there playing Pokemon, Animal Crossing, things like that. Really fun place, so check that out if that is something that interests you. I do stream over on Twitch. Pokemon is going to be picking up there because of the fact that the DLC is dropping very soon, so check that out if that's something that interests you. I do have a second channel as well. If me and my buddies are playing anything that is non-Nintendo and we get some particularly funny moments, I like to put them up on the second channel just so I don't kind of mess up the flow of this channel. So check that out if that's something that interests you. All my other social medias are here on screen at this point, so if you're interested in keeping up with me, this channel, the second channel, the stream, anything like that, be sure to check me out there as well. But like I said, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.